Hello everyone, welcome back to BAC Aviation and a beautiful day to you. Today we're doing the model reviews, episode 5, doing the review of this beautiful Gemini Jets 1400 Court Line BAC-111 Series 500 models. Today we're doing, of course, the in-depth review of this model. This model has been showcased before in one of my massive unboxings, but I was not able to do an in-depth review of this model, of course. So for episode 5, we're gonna do this beautiful review this in-depth review of this beautiful model. So super excited to get into this review. It's been a while since the last time one of these reviews, so super excited to get into it. So without further ado, we'll start off the review with the beautiful Gemini Jets box. This is, of course, just the classic Gemini Jets regional jet box with the Gemini Jets titles with the made for collectors. Here the Court Line is very nicely here with BAC-111. As you can see, the box is a little bit it's starting to yellow here a bit, but it's not too bad. Opening the box, you of course have the plastic grate inside, as you see, and very nice. Here in the box, you see there's information about the BAC-111. If you like to stop, you can stop the video to read the information about the aircraft. Here on the bottom, in the side, is the classic Gemini Jets information. As you can see, it looks like this model originally was selling for $25.99, which is an insane price. Today, we think, today model like of this comparable size are like $45. So that's insane. That used to be $26. So that's really cool. Here's on the side, as you can see, very nice. And here on the back, of course, you can see the information about this model, and very nice. This was a 2008 release, so that was about, 16 years ago. That's insane. This model was very old, so that's a very nice thing. So, very nice box, of course, just classic Gemini Jets box, so there's not really much to add to it, but very cool that it was 2008. 2008 was around the time when Gemini Jets, this box was actually considered new for Gemini Jets, so that was really cool, very nice by Gemini Jets. So without further ado, let's get into the review of this beautiful BAC. So here we go, let's get to the in-depth review of this beautiful BAC-111. Here we go. Here we start off with the beautiful nose cone of the aircraft, very nicely done by Gemini Jets. Here it says, let's see, it says a person's name. I guess it's maybe a pilot or someone important to the history of Court Line. Very nice. Here I have the cockpit windows with, of course, the L1 border with the Court Line titles. With, of course, the nice pink livery of this BAC-111. Really liked it. Here's the front landing gear of the aircraft. Very nicely done with the windows. Very nice printed detail, especially for 2008. Very nicely done. Here's the wings of the BAC-111 with, of course, the very nicely done. Again, printed details, very nice. And the little details of the 111 is done perfectly by Gemini Jets. Here are the overwing exits. Here in the back, we have, of course, the registration of Golf Alpha X-Ray Mike Foxtrot. Very nicely done. Here's the beautiful Rolls-Royce engines of the BAC-111. Very nicely done with the tail assembly right here. Very nice with, of course, the tail of the BAC-111 with, of course, the T-shape horizontal stabilizers and the elevators. Very nicely done with, of course, the logo of a Court Line. That's absolutely flawless by Gemini Jets. Here's a nice back view of the BAC-111, as you can see. Very nicely done, wingly done. Nothing really to complain. There's nothing really to complain. Delivery done perfectly here on the side. And here's a nice right side of the video with, of course, the cargo doors of the aircraft. I want to see how many were printed on here. There's one over here and one over there. And as you can see, there's the back landing gear. As you can see, very nice. As you can see, the pink livery is done very nicely done by Gemini Jets with the nice contrast of the colors, the orange, and of course the it's like the orange-red color. So very nicely done by Gemini Jets. Here's a nice front view of the aircraft. As you can see, that's very nicely done by Gemini Jets and nothing to complain about. Here's the bottom of the view, of course, the Gemini Jets titles with the very nice, I don't want to say this color, but it's more like sunset orange, very nicely done. With, of course, the back landing gear of the aircraft, the front landing gear, the stand hold, of course, that was very common. And the Gemini Jets, it's a bit the older little titles. Here's, of course, the emergency, the back exit doors for the rear with, of course, horizontal stabilizers. As you can see, very nicely detailed by Gemini Jets with the Rolls-Royce engines. Here at the wing, we of course have the registration over here with the nice, it's very nicely painted here. As you can see, there's nothing like overlapping. It's actually done perfectly with the little line on the belly, and really nothing to even say anything bad about this model. Oh, excuse me. But here we have again a nice view of the aircraft. The livery is done perfectly, and I cannot actually say anything wrong with this model. Yes, it does not have antennas, but it still has the landing gear is rolling landing gear. It is a pretty good model. It's definitely better than the Air Classics ones, I would say. The Air Classic one has a problem where the landing gear, if it rolls for a little bit too much, it does come off. So that's one thing to get the Gemini version. This is definitely a flawless model. Delivery is done perfectly. The mold is spotless, and I'm not that much of a connoisseur of the design of the BAC-111, but it was done fantastically by Gemini. Delivery looks fantastic. The mold is very good. It's the older one. For a 2008 model, this is. It can even, if Gemini were to release this today, it would even stand up because it's that good. Maybe because there's no antennas, that's not very nice, but really, I don't really care. This is a flawless model. If you want to get this model, it's pretty rare, but it is definitely a beautiful model, and I could definitely recommend this to any other collector. And this is just an insanely beautiful model, and it is just, I think, one of the more beautiful models in my collection, and definitely a very beautiful model for any collector to want. So without further ado, my final decision is this is an insanely good model. If you want it, buy it. There's nothing really holding you back from waiting for another manufacturer to release it. If you do want antennas, you can wait another 5 years probably, but if you want the most up-to-date one, definitely get this model. I think Air Classics did release this model, but I would definitely go for the Gemini one because I prefer the Gemini mold on the BAC-111 better. So definitely this is a model that if you want to pick up, definitely there's nothing hindering you from doing it. So again, thank each and everyone for watching this video. May God bless you this week. Thanks for watching the video. Now let's roll the outro. Let's go.